guys, back with another video. In this video we will be learning the next type of the loop in JavaScript. The third is a for loop. So now guys, what do you mean by a for loop? It is also a type of a loop which we have in JavaScript, and we also have the for loop in almost all the programming languages, right? So it is also, do remember guys, it is also an entry control loop. So I'll just write this off. So this is what it's an entry control loop. So we'll be having a condition in the entry point, and then the rest will be the body. That's it. So far we have learned the while and the do while. Let's quickly do the same thing. Let's print hi 100 times with the help of a for loop, right? So again guys, I'll just quickly explain you guys about this. So now I'll just do this very quickly. Instead of do, I'll just say, instead of having this thing, okay, I'll just do first with the for loop. I'll just say for, and then this is the for condition. For, I'll just say here guys, you need to understand that there are three parameters, right? So again, in for loop, first we'll be having a test variable. So we call it as a test variable, like a is initialized to 1, something like that. And then here in the second parameter we will be having a test condition, like just like what we did in the while condition. So I'll just say in the test condition, I'll just say a is less than or equal to 100. So in the third parameter we need to write an increment or decrement value of a test variable. So this is what we call it as a test variable, and this is the initialization of a test variable, and this is the test condition. Here we need to increment or decrement some test variable. So I will just say a plus plus. That's it. So no need to again have an a plus plus over here, and that's it guys. So let me check the output. If I refresh, boom, we got 100 times hi printed to the screen, right? So yes guys, this is all about the simple for loop. As you can see guys, this is just a 4 lines of code which we have done to print 100 lines of hi in the console, right? So again guys, again you do remember that you no need to again specify and declare and initialize a test variable separately, but we can also have, we can declare that inside of a for loop. We can do this as well. So if I just save this and refresh, we got the same thing, right? So remember guys, you can declare outside of the loop, or else you can declare inside of the loop, which is obviously the shortcut. And this is the things which we usually do. We don't declare and then use it over here. We'll just declare here and use the thing over here inside the loop, right? So again guys, make sure that it is a variable with the help of a let, right? So we can also have a var which remains the output as the same, right? So guys, again, the important thing that you notice here is, since I have one line of code that should be looped, uh, we usually don't use this braces, because if we have just one line of a body of a for loop, we don't use those braces. And if I just save this and execute the thing, it remains the same thing, right? So we usually don't write the braces if we have one line of code for the body of the loop. Guys, now remember, we just have just 2 lines of code in order to print and 100 times of hi. No need to just copy this entire thing and just paste it over here 100 times, as we have done in the previous lecture in order to explain you guys about the concept of the loop, right? So this is the craziest thing which we do, just like this. So we don't need to do this, right? So in just 2 lines of code we have done with what, 100 times hi. So now how to print 1000 times of hi? Just change the condition to, I'm sorry for that, yeah, sky, yeah, just change the value from 100 to 1000. Boom, we will get, as you can see guys, now it has ended with 1000, right? So now I have printed hi 1000 times. So now guys, as you can see, the complexity will never increases, right? So this is the power of the loop. Yes guys, this is all about the loops in JavaScript. Again guys, we do have some other loops like a for in, and we also have some kind of for each, some kind of those loops, but we'll be not dealing with those loops in this video because it is related to object. Since because we have not yet dealt with the concept of object, so we are not learning this, but we'll be learning, of course we'll be learning after we learn object concept. Yes guys, this is all about the for loop in JavaScript. So simple, I love this for loop very much. Yes guys, this is all about the thing, and see you in the next video.